Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, traders from across the globe. Thank you for tuning in to my 2580th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Traders, before we get started, please remember the risks involved in this game. I call it a game. The risks involved in trading. I don't care if you're trading crypto, fiat, anything in between, stocks, commodities, futures. It's all very, very risky. Put your stops in and put them in first before you begin to trade. All right, so, excuse me, what do we have here? This is the NASDAQ weekly bar. The exact same video, chart I showed you in the video last night. We had a neutral OMNI, thinking that we're probably going to set back a little, being that there's a double top. So the week, this is the weekly bar, just added in. Doesn't look like much happened yet. But let's go take a look. We do know that when we see a double top, we sell a double top. That's the rule, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work maybe this time. But if you've got a double top and you see 10 in a row, if you take all 10 in a row, the odds of them working are dramatically higher for you. So take all the double tops that you see. In any event, let me show you what actually happened here. Let's go out to just look at one other weekly chart, because this is a weekly chart of the NASDAQ, but it's not all drawn up the way I usually draw everything up that's on that chart. This is to simply illustrate to you the double top. So let's look at this very same chart, but a different version of it, and you've seen it before. And that's the version where it shows you the 200 bar moving average that has held the NASDAQ in check all the way back to 2008. It never gets below it. Here it gets below it for just a little bit of time and holds it right there and builds the bull flag and breaks out. So it looks like it's blowing right through that double top, but let's go now look at the daily charts because we want to see what's happening with the trees, not just the forest. So let's switch this to a daily. And we're looking at the NASDAQ on a daily bar, what we may be doing for trading tomorrow on Tuesday. So that's different, and we know that because you've seen this in many videos, how when it tried to get above the resistance, it failed, dropped down. You see it tries to get above here, failure, tries one more time, and that's different. It makes it above. All right, we love that. It rallies up, and this is where that challenge of the double top is on the weekly, but now you're looking at a daily chart. Well, on the daily chart, looks pretty good to me. It looks like a bull flag. It looks like it wants to go higher. All right, so I'm loving what I'm seeing. We actually had a trade today. We sold short for the double top. It dropped, 17 points of S&P. We took our profits, and that was the only trade we did for trading on Monday. For Tuesday, it looks like it wants to bull up and get right through the double top, which I hope it does. And then take a look at this. You've got the E-mini S&P looking fantastic. Jumped above all this resistance. You have the blue resistance line. You've got the big long-term black resistance line. You're above all of that in the form of what looks to be a bull flag. I think that the E-mini S&P looks fantastic right here. So that's what I wanted to show you. Very quick video just to let you know that, yes, we paused a little bit and had a nice short trade and made a couple of bucks for the double top on NASDAQ, but these markets look like they want to blow right through that double top. We will be a buyer of dips in the E-mini S&P. There are other trades we're looking at. I didn't show them to you in this video, but we've got other markets OMNI will trade on Tuesday. Make sure you join me at livewithoscar.com. Join me in my free live trading room, and I'll share those additional trades with you. All right, traders, thanks for tuning in. Remember, always keep your emotions out of this game. Make sure you've liked, shared, and subscribed to these videos. And then, especially if you're in a bad trade and it's going against you, say this to yourselves over and over again. And by now, you should know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Thank you for tuning in, traders. Put those stops in first, and I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.